Hello, I'm Miss Dana from the Wayne Public Library. As most of you probably know, February is Black History Month, and in that honor, tonight I would like to read you a African folk tale by Gerald McDermott called Anansi the Spider. We're reading it with permission from Henry Holt & Company. After our story, we're going to be doing a very special craft. So listen to the whole story because we're going to be talking about patterns and very special patterns. So pay attention closely as we go through the story. The story is from the Ashante people, which are from the area of Africa known as Ghana. Anansi, he is a spider to the Ashante people. In Ashante land, people love this story of Kwaku Anansi. Time was, he had 6 sons. He's a very cool looking spider. I love the illustrations in this book. So let's meet his sons. First son called See Trouble. He has some spots on his pattern. He had the gift of seeing trouble a long way off. Second son was Road Builder. You can see his pattern here. It's an intersection. Next son was Game Skinner. And right here he has what might look like sharp knives. Another son was Stone Thrower. This is kind of cool. It looks like a stone star. And last of sons was Cushion. He was very soft. And he's got that soft, puffy cushion pattern. All were good sons of Anansi. One time, Anansi went a long way from home. And there he is. He got lost. He fell into trouble. There's Anansi falling. He has some pretty cool patterns too. And there he goes. And where's he falling to? Oh my goodness. I think this is trouble. That big fish. Back home was son See Trouble. It's a good thing. Father is in danger, he cried. He knew it quickly and told the others to help. Road Builder's son said, "Follow me." He might need to build some extra roads. They're going to find him. Off he went, making a road. They went fast, those 6 brothers, going to help their father, Anansi, because he is in this big fish. Where is father now? They can't see him. Fish has swallowed him. Anansi is inside the fish. Oh my goodness. River Drinker took a big drink. It's a good thing because that's a big river. So there are the brothers, and they're going to catch that fish. Then Game Skinner helped Father Anansi. He split open the fish. More trouble came right then. Oh my goodness. Look at the beautiful patterns on him. But I don't think they're looking at his patterns. So just as Anansi gets out, it was Falcon that took Anansi up to the sky. The stone hit Falcon. Anansi fell through the sky. Oh my goodness, there he goes. a good thing the sons are there. Now Cushion ran to help Father. I wondered what the soft one could do to help. But very soft, Anansi came down. It's a good thing Cushion was there. They were very happy, that spider family. Love the bright blue color in here and all the patterns. You can see every sun and his pattern inside. All home again that night, Kwaku Anansi found a thing in the forest. What is this? What did he find? What is this? A great globe of light. Oh, mysterious and beautiful. I shall give it to my son, said Anansi, the son who helped me. But which son of 6 deserves the prize? I think none of them could have done it without each other. So then what? So that's Anansi wondering what to do. Naomi, can you help me? Oh, Naomi, called Anansi. For Ashante people, Naomi is the god of all things. Look at all of his patterns. Isn't he beautiful? Wow. He's got all colors and patterns. Anansi asked of Naomi, please help the beautiful globe of light please hold the beautiful globe of light until I know which son should have it for his own. So he's got to hold that for how long? There he is holding it. And so they tried to decide which son deserved the prize. They tried, but they could not decide. They argued all night. Naomi saw this. The God of all things, he took the beautiful white light up into the sky. If they couldn't decide, he was going to help. He keeps it there for all to see. It is still there. It will always be there. It is there tonight. What is it? Do you know? Is it our moon? It will always be up there. And every time I look at it, I'm going to remember Anansi and his sons and wonder which one should really get the prize, that beautiful moon up in the sky. So that's our story from the Ashante people. And it's a beautiful story and beautifully written. Now we're going to talk a little bit about patterns, since our story was so full of beautiful patterns. And what do spiders do, since Anansi was a spider? They weave webs, spider webs. So we're going to try some weaving, not like a spider, but a little more colorful. So if you would like to come into the library, we have a craft and it's called Kente Patterns, because Kente cloth is a beautiful, beautiful cloth made in Africa and started by the Ashante people to dress their royal people. Now, I could not find nearby right now a sample of the fabric, but I think you've seen it before. These are some of the samples of the beautiful, beautiful patterns. And they come in all colors, as you can see. So that's a little bit like what we're going to do to make our very own Kente cloth pattern paper design. So come into the library and you're going to get, during grab and go, you can come in for 30 minutes wearing your mask safely and pick up your kit. It's going to be in a red bag like this. And in your kit, you're going to get instructions. You can see it has special instructions to help you all the way through to make your beautiful pattern. You're going to get a pre-cut weaving loom. I call it a loom, but this is kind of how a cloth weaver would begin weaving. Now, what you're going to do, you're also going to get 20 strips of 5 different colors, and you're going to get 4 of each color. You're only going to need 3 of each color, but I gave you some extra just in case something happens. I've had that. It is paper after all. And then what you're going to do with your special loom is you're going to weave. Pick whatever color you would like to start with, and you're going to go in and out. I'm a little finger challenged right now, so, and in and out, just like that. And when you've got them all the way through, tuck it up tight against the top, and then pick another color. Any way you want to do it. But once you've done 5 of the colors, then start repeating the same pattern. Remember, it's about patterns. So if you start with red, and then you do orange, and then you do green, and then you do blue, and then you do yellow, go back to red, and then orange, and then in the same pattern. You should be able to do that 3 times with each of the 5 colors in order all the way across until you get all the way to the bottom. Should take 15 of these 1-inch strips. So just keep weaving. It's very relaxing, pulling them through, in and out. I left the bottom of your loom closed so it won't keep flapping on you. And so it'll look like a piece of cloth. So that's what you're going to do all the way down till it's finished. So let's set that aside, and I will show you the one that I finished and how to finish it. Once you have all of your strips done, you're going to take these little ends, because they're going to be flipping out. They're going to be able to move. Make sure they're all good and tight, one right up next to the other before you glue them down. Then you're going to take each little end of the strip, tap a little bit of glue, tap a little bit of glue, and go down one at a time. I did one side with the ones that were on the outside, not the black, but the color. Glued those down, and then I flipped it over and did that on the other side. So when you're finished, they're all good and tight so that you can do what you're going to do next with your patterns. You see all the patterns behind me? Well, those are some of the ones that you could try. If all you want to do is draw circles or squares, you can do that. But on your instructions, I've given you some examples. And then here are the ones that I did. You're going to do that with a black marker because it stands out better. If you don't want to use a marker, you can use a black crayon, but you're going to have to color really, really hard. To do this pattern, I just drew an X, and then I colored in the middle of the X. And I did it. When you do your patterns, pick what color you want to do on orange, or what pattern you want to do on orange. And then when you get to your next orange, do that same pattern. Now, here's my little mistake. When I first made mine, I used 6 colors. And then I didn't do the math, because patterns are all about math. And I realized that 6 colors wasn't going to repeat evenly. So I got to the bottom and I couldn't finish my pattern. So I'm giving you 5 because I did the math the next time. So it's 5 and 5 and 5. So sorry about that, but that was my math mistake. And now you're going to take each one, and I did jig squiggles on that one and straight lines on that one. And this one I did like a square and then a dot in the middle. And in this one, I just did little peaky lines. And this one, I did lines, but going the other way. That was my pattern choice. And then I started over with the next one. So you can see that I repeated the same pattern all the way down. If you make a mistake and you don't like the one that you did, remember you have your 5 extra colors, so you can just gently pull that off and slide your new one back in, weaving it back through and fix it. But you don't really have to, because I think they look nice, whatever pattern you want to do. So that was mine, and it's all finished. It's going to look like that. And I just love studying patterns. You can make crazy patterns like I did, or you can make repetitious patterns. But if you do get a chance to see some real Kente cloth, it's really quite beautiful. You can go online and take a look, have Mom and Dad help you. So you might want to do that. But that was our craft for tonight, and I thank you very much for joining us for this very special Black History Month program. These patterns, as I said, were mostly worn by royalty, but now they're worn by a lot of people. You can find all kinds of clothing in Kente cloth. So I would like to invite you to keep following us at the library on Facebook, and you can check us out on YouTube and see this very same video. We have a lot of programs coming up, so next time you stop by, when you come in to get your kit, maybe our new springtime little booklet is going to be available so you can see all of our programs that are coming up. I have one towards the end of March that is going to be more fun. We're going to make spinning rainbow twirly gigs, so I can't wait to tell you about that one. So I hope you can join us then. And once again, when you get a chance, if you would like to come into the library and check out a copy, there are other Anansi stories, many other Anansi spider stories, but I think this is the most beautifully illustrated. So come in and check this one out, or any of our other wonderful folk tales. I hope you enjoyed being with me. Thank you.